Hey guys, this is a little video I want to put together. It's basically a tutorial on how to actually use the whole abilities type thing and, add much more to that, like items, like food, prayer pots, other potions, summoning pouches, summoning scrolls, weaponry, your armor, so much more. Alright, we're going to start with the whole little bar setup dealy thing here. So, first of all, you may have noticed that you can't really type to say stuff instantly. You have to enter first and then type whatever the hell you want. Yeah, butchered that. And then you hit enter and type more and get through that whole process. So first we'll talk about the minimize button. You can minimize it and then, type whatever the hell you want. Simple as that. Unminimize it, maximize it, and then you have to go back to the enter routine. So we look at this little arrow off to the very top right hand corner. Select target. So you click it and you could select your target, and don't know how to get out of that other than don't click a monster, and then your target will appear in your little combat tab, whatever you call it, and then you can start using your abilities and it'll go toward that target. Now we have a toggle lock and toggle unlock button. Simple as that. When you start dragging and dropping abilities, items, whatever into this bar, if you want to try to, like, say move it over or something like that, you can't do that unless you have this unlocked. So for example, if I have my food right here and I wanted to move it but I had this locked, I'd accidentally eat it if I tried to move it because it would click it and you couldn't actually drag and hold it, whatever. So yeah, that's basically that, and you have to have it unlocked in order to delete some things, so move it to the little trash bin right there, and that's the trash can. So yeah, also when you have it unlocked, you could basically read what all your abilities do. You can't do that when it is locked, which is very helpful. Also, hotkeys. Each slot has a hotkey. You right click, customize keybind. I customize it to Q through R for the first four, and then A through F for the second, and for the third row just to Z through V. And if you change that and don't lock it, next time you log in it won't be saved. So after you save it once, log out, then back in, you can leave this unlocked even and really scroll over these before you want to use them if you don't know what they do. And that brings us to this little bar here, and yeah, I'll cover that in 1 second. So we have slots here. Now slots, basically, I have Q set up here, so I hit Q and whatever's in the slot activates. So if you go over to your little spell book or ability book, you have tons of stuff here. You have your whole melee, attack and strength abilities, you have your ranged, you have your magics, teleporting, other miscellaneous, and then spells, and then that's just actual abilities that are new. You have your defensive abilities and you have your constitutional abilities. So what I like to show is how to drag and drop it. So Q, I want, I don't know, slice. So drag and drop it. And you can drag and drop if you're locked, it doesn't matter. And for W I had, where'd it go? Dismember? No. I had sever. Yeah, so drag sever over, go my defensive, grab me some preparation, boom. And don't just limit to yourself to grabbing things from your ability book. You can grab things from honestly wherever, like mage for example, or prayer, I mean. So grab a prayer over there, hell yeah. And also you have more than one of these slots of 12 or whatever. You go down, I think, yeah, you go to your little second slot list here, and you have 5 of them in total. So yeah, for a little example, you can even drag items over, boom, just drag that over, boom, just drag that over, boom, just drag that. You could just, yeah, you know what I mean. And if you don't like clicking these little arrow things, the next and previous arrows, you can right click and go through 1 or 5, any one of them quickly. You can also customize the modifier key. So if you do that, you're given the option between Control, Alt, or Shift. I use Control, so next time I hold Control and hit 1 through 5, it will bring me to that abilities layout, whatever it's called. So yeah, now back to the ability bar itself. So I'm going to show you guys a little example here when I'm attacking. I hit little hotkey stuff here, and every time you use an ability, your adrenaline bar increases. Also, when you attack things and deal damage, your adrenaline bar increases. But what you really want to do is get this to the 100% as fast as you can to effectively destroy your enemy. So you really want to spam as many abilities as you can, which is why I like to have Slice, because it has a, if you unlock and look at this, it has a 3-second cooldown. So after you get 100%, you can use your certain abilities that use 100% of the bar. Say for example, overpower. So I'm gonna hit D, or you can click it. You can click any of these, doesn't matter. But I'm gonna use D, jump in the air, and boom, that actually missed. That is quite sad. There's certain abilities that you have to have, say, a shield for, and these are rejuvenate, resonance, and preparation. And I personally love using shields now. I can't stand using two hands or whatever, because with shields, for example, the next attack you receive within 6 seconds will heal you instead of harm you. So that's very great when you're, I don't know, bossing or some stuff like that. So yeah, so you know, just spam, 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 spam. And I have other videos on how to effectively use this technique of spamming. Also, this guy, you need a shield, and when you use it, you heal 40% of your total HP. So very useful. Very, very useful. And the steel dragon is getting owned ever so slowly. There we go. Faster than anything before, or previously how you'd kill them before in the past, or Runescape, whatever the hell you'd call it. But yeah, so I'll control hit 2, I'll control hit 4, for example. I'll drag some bones over, and then Q, bury them bones. Oh yeah. Now also, you can also summon things using this. I don't really need to summon anything else other than a pack yak, so might as well just do that. Boom, you get it, he's there. Awesome. Also, you can put scrolls over here, so R, and oh, it drops it. That's stupid. Jagex needs to fix that. Okay, so you have a regular item there, apparently it drops it. So yeah, rune darts won't work. Anyway, you can use this for prayer, so you know, killing Jad probably really easy right now, considering you probably don't need any food, pots of prayer. And if we hit A for a second pouch, it says we already have a familiar, so you can't really do that. If we go down to third bar, Q to drink some potions. Yeah, drink some overload. Okay. Eat some food. We could toggle between weaponry, so I have dual skimmies now. Hit F and Z back to standard. And also you could take your armor off pretty instantly. It's very nice. And depending on how many keys your keyboard can support, hit down all at once. Depends on how many you could put on altogether. So for example, I can't hit Z through V all at once. It'll only trigger 3 of them. So yeah, go figure. But yeah, that's it for the whole action stuff here. And yeah. Well guys, that's it for the basics of the whole evolution of combat, ability bars, setup, blah 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 blah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, favorite, leave a comment if you have any questions. I will try my best to answer them, and hopefully I'll hit a lot. Boom. 2800. That's right. Oh, and please subscribe. Thank you.